All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to Money Monday. NAOV doing it this morning. Remember a couple things. So much of day trading is timing related. I talk about this a lot. I'm always shocked when people either don't understand or kind of question. So much of what I do is time dependent, and I'm always kind of surprised by people that are just shocked by the 9:45 rule or midday late day or pre-market aftermarket or 2 p.m., etc. But anyway, that being said, if you were here Friday, NAOV was my number one when I ended the webinar, and it tried Friday afternoon, didn't do it. Now I will say this, a little bit kind of slower Friday. I think on a quote unquote better day, maybe NAOV would have done it. But nice gap. That being said, never hit the target. But nice gap up today. We're on, what are we, day 10 of this squeeze? This started on the 23rd, which would be, that's what? Yeah, one day, trading day 7. So this is the 7th trading day. This is held up. So that's exactly what we like to see on a junk low floater at 52-week highs. And I know it's a little higher float than a traditional low floater, but 20 million is still pretty low. So NAOV, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut and paste the notes from Friday. So NAOV, top dip and rip, and afternoon VWAP hold again. Real stock wise, nice to see AMD gapping again. I know it's 0.3%. Okay. Don't anybody yell at me. Okay. It's not like I'm sitting there saying, oh, look at this amazing gap, but it is green. It technically, letter of the trading law, it is a gapper. It is gapping up in pre-market. An amazing 0.3%, I know. But and then LC gapping 0.8%. Woo! Woo! And then MRNA 2.3%. Those were kind of the three main real stocks from the weekend watch list. And then also Team, Atlassian, but Team has zero volume this morning. So that being said, and then APT was the top week open red to green, which it is again. APT weekend watch. I'm going to do this. All real stocks from weekend gapping, but barely. I'm going to put that in all caps. Okay. And then APT and AHPI, the two quote unquote sketchier red to greens on masks. So remember, AHPI was the squeezer from Friday, and then APT, similar industry. They're both red to greens on the continued, mask and shutdown and I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Ultimately, from a trading perspective, I have to talk about it, but I'm so sick of this lockdown, mask, COVID, Delta variant. Let's just move on. Brian asking about, so there's my mains. Let me get over to a Monday watch list here. And then BT. Man, it's a bad, this is what I would say. Speaking of things I'm sick of talking about, here's your homework. So I mostly just read the headlines, but man, this I came in such a good mood. But the headlines I'm seeing, and I haven't had a ton of time to look into it, but the infrastructure bill, evidently the infrastructure bill has a bunch of like crypto regulation stuff in it. So, man, I mean, you guys know, nobody, well, I hate to say nobody, I'm in like the top 1% of patriotism. I freaking love the United States of America. You've heard me say it a million times. I think we're the greatest country in the history of mankind, and you can hate me for that if you want. I don't care. I still think we're the best. But, come on. For real? You gotta bury crypto regulation? Oh, that's why I'm running for Congress. Vote for me in 2024. So, long answer. My point is, I'd be careful with these crypto plays. You know, I just, I would say this. Watch the headline, you know. So, BTBT. I don't hate this. It's just do your DD on this BS regulation of crypto in the infrastructure bill. And I want to be clear, you know, I was just like rapid fire reading headlines. So please fact check me on that, but it is what it is. What do you think about OSAT? You know, everything I've said about OSAT is still in play. I still think these space plays are going to go, but we need some news. I'll leave it at that with OSAT. I still like it. I still like MAXR. I still like space, SPCE. But you notice how the news flow shifted? You know, we went from, and it'll come, I believe it will come back. AHPI perking up. Anyway, you know, we went from Branson Bezos to, you know, worst part is, I mean, and I'm like closing the loop. We go from Branson Bezos, amazing, exploring the universe, back to masks, lockdowns, Delta variant, you know. So that's the best I can tell you about the OSAT. We need some more news. So, T. Murphy asked about Tesla. You guys know. Rule of 10. Well, rule of 100. Okay? Remember the rule of 100. You know, normally I call it the rule of 10. Think of Tesla. If you're trading Tesla, and you can trade these high-priced stocks, drives me nuts when people think they can't trade them with small accounts. Think of this like a $7 stock. Or a $6.50 stock that just broke 7. So, love this over 700. And I've said that for, I don't know. Probably, I'm guessing probably like late June. Late June when it gapped. That, I'm guessing if you go back, hey, everything's recorded. You can fact check me. That's the beauty. That's what, you know, what I hate about when I go off on Twitter, it's like all these guys that like they say say the opposite of what they said an hour ago, then they delete tweets when they're wrong. Everything's recorded, man. I'm assuming I said on this big gap up back on the 22nd, I probably said let this thing break out, whole dollar, half dollar, you know, 657, 758, 859, etc. So there you go. Tesla, nice, whole dollar, half dollar break. Rule of 10 in this situation. Rule of 100. XBIO. Hey, number 1, thank you, everyone. Listen, I swear. Where's Benjamin Graham? Okay. So the intelligent investor is what we tend to refer to as the trading Bible. Okay, the investing Bible, the finance Bible. I promise you, I put my hand on Intelligent Investor. I was just about to say, well done, everyone, for only bringing up in-play, actionable ideas on Monday morning. That was not, please, I am telling you that was not staged. And then I bring up XBIO. Oh, you can't make it up if you try. No! What do you think about DLP? Thank you. Penny Stock Chris slides in and saves me from XBIO. So DLPN, remember this was that sketch runner on NFTs. Sega. So what is this? Sports, entertainment, brands, blah, 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 blah. I like esports. I like gaming. Didn't I see Sega somewhere? I mean, I was just thinking about NFTs. Maybe I saw that. I was speed reading. So there you go. You got a low float, former runner. Please bring back NFTs. I mean, NFTs went away so fast. So DLPN, for sure, a dip and rip. HOD currently 1050. This, considering the fact that it's an NFT play, I bet you the chat pump's coming. So wait for chat pump. Set HOD. And again, dip and rips early. VWAP holds late. So, in summary, I would call my mains DLPN and NOV. Well, let me write it down. Main morning ideas, dip and rips, NAOV and DLPN, red to greens, APT and AHPI. All right. Have a great day, everyone. And again, a lot of the real stocks working. And I mean, I like Tesla. I don't really like BTBT because of the headline. Well done, everyone. And Apple moving again? Of course. I mean, listen. I mean, I've beautiful. Well, trade breakouts. Think of rule of 10. So Apple's a rule of 10 stock, set an alert at 150. Most importantly, have a great day, everyone. Trying to think. If you missed the webinar Thursday night, talking swing trades, talking, how to fight inflation with trading. I gave you some techniques, some order types, some strategies, etc. The replay is live. If you signed up, you would have gotten it emailed to you. But if you weren't signed up, you can go to, I think it's webinar-replay. Crossing my fingers. Yes! All right. So Nicole will drop it in the chats. But if you're wondering about that swing trade strategy I talk about a lot, if you're wondering about how to trade real stocks, if you're wondering about order types and techniques to trade part-time, I jammed a ton into like a 40-minute presentation. I am telling you. And listen, it's free. You can give me your comments, whatever you want. I think this was an incredible, actionable, real information webinar. Check it out. StocksToTrade.com/webinar-replay. Particularly if you're trying to trade real stocks, particularly if you're part-time, and if you're trying to do this with a full-time job, etc. So, booyah! Have a good day, my friends.